All right, ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to be answering one of your questions because it's probably the most asked question on my channel. Now, if you've been subscribed to my YouTube channel for about a month and a half, 2 months or so, you saw a video that came out explaining why I think that Blood Elf is the best class or the best race in the game for you to choose and play from a PvP perspective. Okay? Now, obviously you can see that my mage is orc, right? And I want to explain both sides. I want to talk about both sides of the coin here. And I think that there was actually a lot of argument on that video saying orc was better, and I totally see your point. So I want to bring up both arguments and talk about them and give my opinion on both of them, right? And that the first one that I want to talk about is orc. Okay, so I actually did announce that I was going to be trying out PvE this expansion. I was going to be trying out the whole min-maxing thing. I was going to be pushing the Mythic Plus dungeons, pushing all of the like the raids available. I'm actually in Heroic right now for Emerald Nightwear with the Jinx Guild, and you know there's nothing crazy about that. But the thing is that like I'm playing Orc right now because it is available to benefit, like can benefit you from both PvE and PvP, right? And I don't think that Blood Elf has that option, and I'll get into that in a second. But let me go over the racials and why they're important for Orc, or why Orc racials are important in general, because I think that they just are. Like, they're just really good, and people are paying a lot of attention to Orc racials right now. So Blood Fury is going to be the first one. This one just gives more damage in general for every class that plays it, like spell power or attack power. You just get a boost of damage for 15 seconds, and there's only a 2-minute cooldown. And that's beneficial for both sides of the game. Like, whenever you're doing PvE, obviously it's best to have the troll racial as a mage because you get a lot more haste, and haste is awesome whenever you're combusting and you get like that short amount or whatever. Like, that's cool. But again, I'm trying to be a PvP player, and that comes up to the next racial. I'm going to say that in a second. But Blood Fury is also just an amazing talent, or amazing racial to have, because it offers just more damage, and that works for both raiding. It works for PvE, Mythic dungeons, Mythic Plus dungeons, PvP, arenas, battlegrounds, all that stuff. This is beneficial, right? So let's just move on from that. The next one is going to be hardiness, okay? So hardiness is the controversial one. Now, it reduces the duration of stuns by 20%. Every single stun in the game. So it doesn't matter if it's a kidney shot or, I don't know, a bash or all that stuff. Like, it all gets reduced by 20%. And this is extremely, extremely powerful because of the honor talent called Relentless. All right, so Relentless, for those who have not seen this combo, I know that a lot of people out there who are playing PvP consistently right now, you probably already know about this, but again, Relentless and Hardiness are extremely powerful together because Relentless is a passive ability that actually reduces incoming crowd control effects by 25%. So 25% reduction plus 20% reduction on stuns means that you're getting like half stun duration on like everything. So if you get cheap shotted, it's only like 2 seconds. If you get kidney shotted, it's only, I don't know, if it's a 6 or 5 second kidney shot, it's obviously 2 to 3 seconds. And that's just really powerful because stuns are so important in the game in order to kill people. And having Relentless in general means that you're not in polymorphs as much, you're not in Dragon's Breaths as much, you're not in blinds or fears or mind controls, all that stuff, you're like, it's just reduced. So not being in CC is so important for the game and keeping your teammates alive, keeping, you know, just you playing the game in general. And that's why a lot of people are playing Orc right now and why it's so powerful. So definitely be sure to check that out. If you are looking at playing a Horde race in general, be sure to check out Orc if you are interested in both PvE and PvP. But I want to talk about Blood Elves for a second, because Blood Elves are something that is very... I still stick by my word. You know, I made this video not too long ago explaining why Blood Elf is so good, and I still stick by that. I played Blood Elf all throughout beta, all throughout alpha, on every character pretty much, and I really enjoyed it. I thought that it was an awesome ability because of that Blood Torrent, or that Arcane Torrent, not Blood Torrent, Arcane Torrent, which is a 2-second AoE silence for within 8 yards of your character, and it's really, really powerful. In fact, I actually have a little story to tell you. So, I actually played against Hansel. If you don't know who Hansel is, he's like a rank 1 fire mage YouTuber. He makes like, you know, a bunch of YouTube videos and streams and stuff. He's really cool. He's also one of my good friends. We were just dueling each other, and he was playing Undead, and I was playing Blood Elf. Okay, so I was able to do stuff like sheep him, and then he would trinket it, and then I would blood elf silence him and sheep him again and stuff like that. And when I did that, I remember I watched his stream, and he was extremely surprised by me being able to do that, and like being able to like make that combo happen, because Arcane Torrent's not on the global cooldown, and you can make like a lot of really cool combos happen. And actually, what's funny is that right after we played we played against each other in those duels, about a week after that he actually race changed to Blood Elf, and now he plays that full time. So if you want to check out a player that does play Blood Elf on a regular basis and makes it work really well, even though I'm not playing it right now, be sure to check out Hansel. He's an awesome guy. But yeah, regardless guys, I still do think Blood Elf is awesome, to answer your question in the comments. I really wish I could play it, but at the same time, I want to play something that has benefit, like has some kind of benefit to PvE as well, because that is where my interests are, as well as PvP. I'm like this hybrid player trying to do everything right now, and it's going well. I'm still having fun. I still think that the Orc is actually pretty cool. I like playing a larger character for once. I feel like my Demon Hunter's a Blood Elf, and she feels so small now compared to the Orc. So whatever guys, I just thought I would answer that question for you all. I hope you did enjoy. If you want me to continue putting up opinions on things that are like controversial or just trending in the PvP community, I'd be happy to keep you up to date with all that stuff. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you all in the next